Ta-da! Hello, sexy souls. Alrighty. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Monday morning already. Hope daylight savings time is being good to people. Lord have mercy. Alrighty. So let's go ahead. Move this over here. Gonna get started. Don't really know exactly what's going to come through other than they want to focus on the week ahead. So this might become a trend. Who knows? Mondays, we'll just look at the week ahead and see what's going to happen. All right. Let me make sure everything's on there. Okay. So welcome to Weird and Woo Woo. I'm weird and I get woo woo. It's kind of in the title. If that's not your preference or it doesn't align with you, I hope you have a fantastic day. If it does, and that's kind of your thing, just a reminder, as I pull cards, I cannot read for all 7 billion people on this planet, so we never Cinderella this shit to make it fit, okay? Fantastic. Let's see here, making sure it's all good. We got it. Lord have mercy. When I tell you, guys, allergies in full effect. Full effect. Yay. All right, so let's get started here. We're just going to ignore my stuffy nose. I'm feeling we're going to start with the Fallen Angel Oracle. I do not have... Oh, that should not be like that. We're going to fix that right away. It is a gorgeous day. We're going to have at least 3 days of sunshine. I'm so happy. And we're going to get back to 70-degree weather this week. So, but you know, when it decides to do this stuff, where it goes, one day it's going to be the highs 40 degrees and the rest of the week it's 60 and above. It just screws with everything. It actually doesn't help the situation any when it comes to allergies. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Let's do. We've got upheaval and danger. Something about that does not even feel remotely like the energy that I'm tapping into. Partnership. Let's see where this goes. Upheaval. Renewal. All right, Spirit. What are we doing here? Hey, Deep, how are you? I don't know what's going on with this. Honesty? What the hell is this shit? Is this even supposed to be out here? Misfortune, conflict. We're going to start over again. Because something about this just feels amiss. In fact, I might start with a different deck. It happens, guys. It happens. I am going to do this first. Energy feels like a cool, crisp morning. I got to be honest with you. Like a refreshing morning. That's what it feels like. You know, like the type of a sunrise and morning where you feel like alive and alert and with it. That's what it feels like. So, we're just going to... Wow. Do you see how perfectly that is shuffling? Like how perfectly everything is just aligning and I'm catching it and nothing's popping out? just how perfectly, and it almost feels very clean cut. See, that's more along the energies of what I'm feeling. Smooth, ease. You are not finished. You're not yet done. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is yet to come. Okay, that's stuck in my hands. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. I feel like they're saying, hold on, change is about to happen. Like something's not yet done. Like something's not, like, don't count something out is what I feel like saying. Don't count something out. Dig deeper and deeper. The best is to come. And we had something like that yesterday where the song Radio Gaga by Queen came through, and it was kind of like, yeah, it was something along the, you're yet to have your finest hour. And I feel like they're saying, nope, not yet. I feel like you're counting something out, and they're like, nope, not yet. That's not done. Hold on, because some type of shift is happening. The road leads a new way. They're highlighting that. The road leads a new way. So don't be concerned when some type of change happens this week. Okay. Live deliberately and choose boldly. All right, this has something to do with the change. Like, it's almost like be intentional with taking risks and chances this week. Hold on, something's not done. I feel like somebody feels like putting in the towel on something, or just hanging up their hat in regard. Like, I'm using these local sayings, like hanging up their hat and on something. And they're like, no. Don't count yourself out yet. Some type of shift is going to happen. And you have to be bold about this, okay? You got to be willing to kind of like deliberately choose this path. Like, you have to be willing to go down it. You have to be willing to take that leap of faith. And something is going to shift. And it's not something, there's no reason to be worried about it. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. Okay, so there is a change, and it may be a change in a path, a change in trajectory, a change. Like it may appear or feel like a major shift, right? And that's because somebody has resigned that nothing's going to change, and so they're willing to stay as is, and they're like, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Change is happening this week. Things are about to shift. Don't be worried. Let's find out why they think that you would be worried. Because, like, the idea of not that one, thank you, as a thought tarot, it's not even like, maybe it's the swiftness and the quickness of something that's like, do not be alarmed. I think the alarm is because something, like, one door closes and another opens. I mean, sometimes, like, if we've got no preemptiveness on something, like we don't have any kind of inclination leading up to something. So when something comes to a close or ends, we're like, whoa. Like, the shift might be very swift and very quick. So let's find out what they're talking about. Let's talk about the change. And live deliberately feels like take an active participation in this. Don't just allow things to happen to you. It's kind of like the idea of having a tower moment. And it's like, you can either be proactive about it. Like, sometimes that's the crux of what a positive versus a negative tower moment is that there's a fated change that needs to happen. And depending on how you react to something, determines whether you experience it positively or negatively, right? So we have the 7 of Wands. Five of Swords, and the Devil. whatever this does, I feel like saying it boots you out of a repetitive pattern or like a loop, like Groundhog's Day is what I'm getting. It kind of gets you out of this same old shit. Remember I said you feel like you're hanging up your hat and you're okay with just sticking with things as is? Hey, Cappy, how are you? Yes, I'm from the U.S. Sorry, I just saw that. My apologies. All right, so let's clarify the Five of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands, Five of Swords, and the Devil card here. I heard you're going to do right by you. So what is the Five of Swords here? I feel like, okay, so they're showing me, you know, like the idea that where you resign, that nothing can change. You just resign to how things are. That's that sense of defeat. Like there's like a mental, I'm tired of trying type of thing. Like a mental, like your point of view, the way you see something is it's not going to change. I'm resigned to things not changing. I'm going to wave my white flag and just stick with the status quo. So you feel like defeat. It's almost like there's this sense of defeat in regards to this illusion. There's an illusion here, this feeling of being trapped, feeling like I don't know exactly how to break free from these chains. There's this pattern that won't change in my life. And so I'm just like, whatever. Like it's got me. I'm defeated. I'm stuck. I'm not going to be able to get out of this. And the Seven of Wands is the idea of like standing in your power, knowing your worth, establishing boundaries, and making decisions and taking actions, which is what the Wands suit's all about, that have something to do, like taking the actions that are for you, like choosing you in a situation, right? There's a level of inner strength with that. So how has this got anything to do with the change? Like, it's funny, they have the Nine of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, the idea of happiness, true, genuine, sincere, internal contentment, like you on a personal level being very happy with something. That's the wish fulfillment. And then we have the Five of Pentacles, which is up here they classify as worry, like feeling like destitute is what they are saying, like not being able to break out of this cycle of lack, of worry, of being left out. Like you just succumb to something. And I think that your wish surrounds being able to get out of that. So what is the shift? Like you're not telling us anything here, honestly. What is the change? What change is actually happening? Well, the change, it says, is an abundance. There's a change in abundance. Being materially, like, back into control and having big influence over your life. Y'all, if my allergies don't fucking stop, I swear to God, I can't even breathe. Strength. I'm going to put these up because I feel as if like it's not answering the questions that I'm seeking. There's some very, like, it's funny because that's what happened with this deck. Like it felt very off and then we were good. And then it was off and then it was good. Like there's this hot and coldness. What is with that, Spirit? What's going on? Okay. I just don't feel like sticking with a deck for whatever reason that doesn't feel like it's answering the questions, or I feel like is ambiguous. Like somebody is not in the mood for ambiguous information or downloads, or like if it's not clear, you're not giving it any kind of I am smelling like a baby powder type. I smell a perfume. Guys, I can't breathe either. So I don't know what the fuck I'm smelling, but like it's like I'm smelling a scent. If somebody just sprayed something frou-frou, I've got nothing frou-frou in this house. Like if something's not clear, you're ignoring it. That might be where the waving the white flag, succumbing to what is, kind of like giving up, hanging up your hat. Shout to the heavens, embrace enthusiasm, shout to the heavens with happiness. Begin now. Take your first step. Expect the wonders to emerge. There's some level of miracles. And here it is, the fogged in. Like you're just kind of like, you obviously don't see something happening or transpiring, and you don't really know how something's going to move forward. I don't know what you're trying to say, Spirit. Are we just going to leave it at, oh, a change is happening this week? Like literally? Because if you can't get detailed, I feel a level of impatience with Spirit. I'm just going to be honest with you. Obviously, this is not me because I don't know where, it's just like, but my level of like, I'm not even going to entertain something for very long. Yeah. Like, I feel like you may be somebody who is not either listening to, you're not paying attention to the downloads that you're getting. You're not paying attention to your dreams. You're not paying attention to your intuition. You're writing it off. If you're watching tarot readings, you might be just scrolling on past. You might just be like, what the fuck ever. You feel like something's full of shit. I think that you feel like you've been in the, you're just not listening to things. As many times as I've put up the decks and they don't make sense, I'm like, whatever. I'm totally ignoring any messages that don't come through right now as crystal fucking clear. And somebody may be tired of the lack of clarity in regards to something. And there's something triggering about the go slow, take time. It's like, that's all I feel I do, is what I want to say. And then there's a cure for longing. So some change is going to come in, and you've been desiring a change for quite some time. And it hasn't happened. Things probably have been going slow. Things are not being seen clear in the light of day. And your level of patience or your level of tolerance for that type of a message is just like you're not going to give any time or mental effort to anything that you have to. It's like, I'm not going to sit here and decipher through shit. I'm going to throw in the towel. I'm not even kidding. And it's like, it's a change that obviously you don't see coming in, because that's where the fogged in is. Like, this person would leave where they're at if they weren't so fogged in. But you have to be careful, right? With a ship, you have to be careful. How do you navigate when you can't see everything clearly? And that may be the energy you've been in. So something might creep up on you, since there's a fog in the area as you're trying to exit something. Something might creep up out of the blue that you're not even aware of. Something's going to creep up out of the blue. that's going to cause your path to shift. So something is going to creep up out of the blue that's going to cause you to change trajectory, change your path. That's going to bring about a change. It's meant to put you closer to your destiny. And maybe the change is a door that's closing. And they're like, but the idea that a new door, either that or I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that the change is, I feel like that would have probably come out in that way. I feel like change is beckoning, meaning like a new path, like path is shifting. And it's one of those things where once it shifts, the other door is going to automatically close. Like there's just no, right? And so it's one of those things where like, it's like a ending and a beginning wrapped up in one. And they're like, hold on, because some shit's about to shift this week. And these may creep up in the midst of feeling like, I'm getting the word ambiguous. Like everything is very ambiguous. Like nothing makes sense right now. Nothing seems clear. You're trying to navigate foggy waters, and they're like, and it's got to be some level of like miraculous change. Like expect something very wondrous to emerge. I feel like saying, I'm going to switch this around. Expect something wondrous to emerge. I'm going to put the fogged in first because that feels like more like the energy. Expect something wondrous to emerge. Take the first step enthusiastically. Embrace enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. Go ahead and take that first step. Like when something happens, it's okay to go down this road. Like whatever this change is, it's a cure for this sense of like desire to break free from something, which we had the devil card, right? To break free from this pattern. You were about to hang up your hat. Like it's not going to change. And I'm not even going to fucking try. I'm not going to try to navigate these foggy waters for some bullshit to happen. And then out of the blue, something pops up to change and shift your trajectory. Okay. Out of nowhere, a change is going to happen. It's going to put you on a good path that helps align you with your destiny. So let this kind of like happen is what they're saying. Don't fight it. Just if something switches, what is the switch though, for crying out loud? Okay, it says, look at things from a different perspective. And an exciting new opportunity, career advancement. So there, and it says, change your life now. There's an opportunity that's going to present itself to change your life, and you need to see it as such. Don't look at it as if it's like, are you fucking shitting me? I thought things were going a certain way. Like out of nowhere, this comes up. Like you need to look at it as the opportunity that it really is. It's an opportunity to shift things. And then it says end of a phase or situation, and then time to move on. So it's like this is the opportunity is the chance to shift things and to get out of this stuck cycle. Okay. Remain balanced and clear headed as you're making decisions right now. Don't give up. Have courage. Believe in yourself. Things are going to get better. This is going to be a very pleasurable change. Okay. I think just the suddenness and it coming out of nowhere kind of throws you off a little bit. And they're like, don't be alarmed. Like, just because it comes up suddenly doesn't mean that it's the wrong thing. Doesn't mean that you're like, oh shit, I didn't even think of this. I didn't even, this isn't something I planned for, or I thought I had more time, or why is it unfolding like this? Like, just ride the wave when this change comes in. Make sure that you see this from a positive standpoint, that you're looking at this as the mechanism that's getting you to where you need to go, that's aligning you with your destiny, that's aligning you with another path. Okay. 13 is usually it's the death card. It's the transformation card. So it's like they're letting you know, yes, the reason this is happening is because an old phase needs to be closed out completely and something new has to begin. So it's time to move on. Now's the time. And it did say earlier when we had the other deck, it was like begin here now. Oh, it's underneath. So it's like now's the time. That's the reason why it's happening right now. And they are aware that you didn't see it coming up, like you didn't see it approaching because of the fog and everything. Like things have been kind of murky. You weren't, and so it felt like you were moving slowly. But out of nowhere, it's almost like maybe this is the clarity that you were needing. Just don't be alarmed at the swiftness at which something pops up. It's like, whoa. And for whatever reason, they're asking you to really believe in yourself. They're like, don't give up. Have courage and believe in yourself. This is going to turn things a lot better. Why would they feel like, why is there a need to, like, I want to say that you have the strength. 9 of Fire is the 9 of Wands. That is having the wherewithal and the ability to get through something. But also it's almost like you may have been a bit defensive, right? The idea that you're willing to hang up your hat kind of thing, like, oh, fuck it, whatever, shit's not going to happen. 9 of Wands is that wall. You may be like a little bit like, whatever. You don't believe that things can get better, or you're a little weary of the fact, right? And they're like, don't give up. Like, this is going to be good for you. Like, this is going to bring exactly what you want. Like, don't be, and this is why they're saying change the way you're looking at this. Don't cast into the future, like no matter what they bring, it's going to be shitty. You need to change that perspective. Like, oh, well, even though it feels great and it seems exciting, Ace of Wands, and it's like, it seems like a great opportunity, it's probably just going to anyways, because I seem to be stuck in this fucking pattern. Don't have that perspective. Don't go into this. You need to actually be balanced emotionally and mentally. You need to be seeing things clearly so that you can make decisions and act accordingly. And so they're asking you to get your mind right. Okay. Be careful of having your wall up because of history, because the 6 of Cups is also like projecting history into the future. Let's see here. What is the, obviously it's an exciting new opportunity. For many, it's going to be a career opportunity. Do explain. Yep. Sun Knight Tarot. Son of a biscuit here. It is work related. 8 of Pentacles. It is a very solid, sturdy opportunity. That's the Knight of Pentacles. So something's on offer. Sorry, guys. Oh, 6 of Wands. This is a good thing. This is a good thing. When this shit pops up, it's a good thing. Please see it as such. Hanged Man. You've been on pause for long enough. They want you to recognize it for what it is, and they want you to go after it with gusto. There's a King of Wands here. They have focus, they have follow through, they have drive, they have motivation, they have the King of Wands. Nothing stands in his way, right? Going after this with gusto. That's what they keep saying. Okay, so what is this going to do? Tell us about this new opportunity. Tell us about the shift or new focus, because the eight of that might be it too. It's like a new area of focus where you're like, oh, seriously? There's a pivot, there's a change. The path is shifting, so your focus might change. Tell us about this new area of focus, this opportunity. Give us a little bit more about that. Okay. Who is fucking messaging me? Ten of Pentacles. Jesus. This is going to be good for you mentally, emotionally, and materially is what I want to say. A lot of security with this. A lot of longevity. We're only taking the ones that are face up. It's a new area of King of Cups is very particular about what he invests his energy and attention into. And shit, this is going to get you out of whatever conflicting state that you're in. The Knight of Swords paired with the Five of Swords. It's a pivot. It's a change out of this. Okay. Well, it's not really giving us anything about the action. It's just saying to do it. Why aren't you giving us any fucking details about the actual opportunity? That'd be really great. I'm going to try one more. New Era Elements and see if it tells us anything about it. I feel a lack of patience. I got to be honest with you. There's a lack of patience, and that's probably where the fogged in card is. A serious lack of patience. Like, if it doesn't make sense right away, I ain't fucking giving it time. So I feel like this is an energy that somebody's in. Like, I'm not going to give something my time if I can't see it clearly. If I can't see how it's going to pan out, if I don't see how it gets me out of a situation, I'm like, I feel like even your intuition, like, if it doesn't make sense, you don't give it 2 seconds. So tell us about this opportunity. Give us details about it. With the Hermit card with the Page of Pentacles. You may have been struggling trying to figure out how to get something started or how to make a new start in life. That's what the Page of Pentacles is giving me. And the Hermit card is trying to figure it out, trying to get to the truth of a matter, trying to decipher how to create a new start in your life. You've been wanting a trajectory change. You've been wanting to move forward. I feel like even in materially and career-wise, you're like, I just want to do something different. What can I do? And you've been trying to figure that out on your own. I want to say that it's been very stressful for you. And something, maybe whatever this opportunity is will help to, it's like, because it's the vehicle to get to where you need to go. This may not be the thing, but it may be the thing that helps to introduce you to what you can do. It's kind of like, I feel like it helps in the transition. You've been just too stuck. You've been too stuck. And I want to say, I feel like this week is going to be about networking. I feel like this connects you with the right people. Whatever this is, it helps. Like, you've been in hermit mode, trying to really figure things out on your own. And this new opportunity, like, I feel like it pulls you out of singular mode. I don't know why I want to say it like that. Because trying to figure it out on your own has left you feeling exceptionally exhausted and frustrated and anxiety ridden, but something pulls you out of that. Six of Swords is the idea of it's that transitory period. It's that transformation. It pulls you out of hermit mode. Not only is this abundance, but this is the idea of networking. The Three of Pentacles Three of Cups is the idea of connecting, socializing, networking. So this might help to get you in the right places with the right people. You want to explain that shit? I feel like this is the idea. We've got the Three of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is the notion that I'm ready, I'm capable, I'm ready to do something, I'm ready to, but something has kept you from. This is a reminding of the Three of Swords is that sense of separation from what it is that you want and you desire, like trying really to get this new start and like feeling like you're ready for it and not being able to figure out how to do it. And so it's been mentally and emotionally exhausting. There's been a lot of strength that's been required of you as a result, like trying to figure, I don't know, you're really sick and tired of trying to figure it out. And that's where the idea and the notion of I'm going to just hang it up, I'm just done, is coming from. They're letting you know, we have the Ten of Swords. This is the idea, notion that the worst of it's over with. Now's the time to move forward. A whole new path appears and you're able to start making progress. This is the end of a difficult situation as a Ten of Swords. And it has something to do with work. It really does. It's like I want to feel productive. I want to feel like I'm making progress and I'm evolving and I want to go somewhere with something. Whatever you were doing, it feels like it was a dead end. It feels like you were just like same old bullshit. So the change that's happening is shifting your path so that you can actually have forward movement, so that you can have expansion, so you can feel protective, so you can feel productive, so you can feel like shit's happening and moving in life instead of being stuck. We have this Six of Cups again, which is a return to joy and happiness and feeling good again about things. The Three of Wands is like, actually, it's that is the productiveness. That is receiving for your efforts, right? Ships coming in. And then the Three of Pentacles is growing something and collaborating with others and building something tangible, and that's what's happening. So whatever change occurs this week is providing that to you. It is a change in feeling like I'm stuck to and so don't be alarmed when this opportunity arises, the swiftness at which it does. And if you feel like, well, I didn't expect this, I didn't realize this was going to happen, this is a totally different trajectory, it's kind of like because you're meant to move forward finally. And whatever you have been doing, you've not been able to do that with that. And so the idea is like, this is going to be the thing for like, I want to feel productive. I want to feel like something's happening in my life. That this is the cure for that longing that you've had. And they're like, be brave and like choose this. Go ahead. Even though it's a change, I want to say it's like, it's just maybe didn't see things taking this turn. But if this is what's required to get things moving in life again, then be willing to do it. Okay. Because it's going to put you on the path that you're meant to be on. So just accept it. All righty. Well, I am going to wrap that up because my allergies are going to absolutely drive me fucking nuts and I can't do this anymore. So I hope the message reaches whoever it's meant for. And I hope everybody has a fantastic, wonderful day. And I will see you guys later this week.